Hello, so today we're going to be designing our book. Your book cover is the first thing that readers want to see. So we need our book cover to stand out and also reach the right audience so they can be excited to purchase our book and see what the content looks like. So in this tutorial, I will walk you through on how we can create a fascinating book cover. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome. So today we are going to design our book on Canva. Remember we did generate our book cover from the KDP cover calculator. If you remember, we went to the link and then we selected paperback, premium color, white paper, left to right, inches. That our interior size was 7.5 by 9.25. So it's going to calculate our book for us and give us every dimension that we need. And like I mentioned, your page count should not be less than 24. So at this instant, I think we had 150 there. So we did calculate dimension and then it calculated it and we downloaded our template. So I presume that you have your template in your downloads. So just double click it and then we're going to take the PNG file. So you open up the PNG file. This is what it's going to look like. It has your paperback book size and both your interior and your exterior. So the 7.5 by 9.25 is the interior size, while the 15.367 by 9.5 is the book cover size itself. So you see this is how the book is supposed to look like. This is the front here, and where you have this yellow barcode is the back of the book. This is what Amazon is expecting that your book size should look like. Okay, so now let's head over to Canva and then we would go on Canva home. If you're not so good in Canva yet, there are Canva tutorials that you can learn, just simple and basic things on how you can play around Canva. Canva is very, very easy to navigate. You just need time and patience to learn. So in our home screen on Canva, if you look at your right hand side, you'll see custom size. So you click on custom size. And then when you click on that, you are going to change your units to inches. Okay. And then we're going to generate our interior size of the book, which is 7.5, 9.25. So when you do that, you click on create design. And once you click on create design, it's going to give us our book size. Okay. So this is our interior right here. Okay, so now we're going to name this interior of my book. Okay, you see how I named it on the top of your Canva. On the top right, you just name it the interior of my book. Now let's go over to home. I still have my Canva open, but you can, from where you are, just come to your left. You see these three dots here. You click on home. And then it will take you back to home. And then we will go back to that same place on your right, custom size, create new. Can you see it here? We'll click on it. And then we're going to put the book cover, which is 15.367. We have to be accurate. 15.367 by 9.5. So we'll go over here. The width is 15.367, right? It's going to be in inches. Don't forget. So we have to write that again. 15.367 and then 9.5. And then we create new design. So this is our book cover. This is what we're going to work with. So now go back to that template that you downloaded. Right click, copy, then paste. Good. So I pasted it on the page I just created, and then I will drag it to the end like this. Just hold your cursor and drag it, and then to the end of the image you drag it down so that it gets to cover the whole page like this. So I presume that you are here. This is exactly what you should be seeing right now on your screen. Now, let's not forget to name our our design. So we're going to call it cover, my book cover. Okay, so let's name it my book cover. So we're going to go ahead now and design our book. So what I need you to do now is duplicate this. Then I'll tell you why. Just duplicate this. So you're going to have two, right? You're going to have two. So now we need to design our book. There are so many templates that we can work with. We'll just redesign it. Now, the reason why I said you should duplicate it is that I need you to be seeing what you are doing on the second template. So the reason why you have these pink lines here is because Amazon does not want you to put any design on this pink line. When Amazon is going to print your book, if anything is outside this pink line, it's going to cut it off. So whatever you are doing, just make sure that you don't have any valuable thing, any design around the pink line. Work in the white spaces. Just work in the white spaces. So I like to have this extra template here while I'm working with my main template. So you can go ahead and reduce the transparency of this one, or you can delete it if you want. It's up to you. I will just reduce the transparency while I continue doing what I'm doing. So I'll still stay on the first design. Don't forget, I have the second one as my reference. I'll stay on the first design, then I'll go to my left side of Canva, click on design, and then I'm going to search for templates. I'm looking for, we're creating a children's book, right? So I'm kind of creating, the idea of the book I want to create is, I want to create a notebook, but inside that notebook, I want the story of Adam and Eve to be there. That's just my creation. It's up to you to create. I'm just trying to broaden your creativity ideas so you can see how much you can play around to imagine something that you want to do and just get it done. So that's my idea of my children's book. I want to make a children's book, but at the same time, I want to make it a journal. So even when my child is writing in that book, my child is also learning the Bible. That's cool, right? Okay, so we're going to do that together. So I'm going to look for children's, just the template that I can work with. Children's book template. It has already given me an option. So I'll click on it. Okay, so I'll just look around to see what I have and what I can work with. And I'll just keep checking. If I see anything that I like, I would pick it. This design, I think I like this design. It gives me like an atmosphere of the Garden of Eden. I can always change the design, but I want to start with this. So I'm going to now redesign this entirely. If you toggle around the design, you'll see that you can remove some design. You see that you can change some things. So let's play around this design. So I'm going to start first by removing this one, taking out the plane. I think I like the birds, so I'll leave the birds and make it big. Let's leave the birds and make it bigger. And then I don't want the plane, so I'm going to take it out. Take this out. I think I like the sun, so I'll just put this here. And then for this, I'm going to expand the box. I like the box. I'm going to take out this. I don't like it. And then for the design, not sure I really like it. So let's see if we can find something else, or if we can change the color. Let's see. Okay, I think I can walk around the color. Let me just see if I can find something else. Like go back to my search template and find garden. You can find anything you want, just anything you want at all. Just help your imagination. Okay. So let me see. Let me detach the image from the background to take this. So I'm just I'm just adjusting my design. So let me go back so you see what I did. So the design was like this. I don't want this entire design on my front and back page. So I'll right click and scroll down to detach image from background. So when I click on that, it's going to remove my image from the background. I don't want this design in my entire page. So I'm just going to shrink it to where I want it. So I want it maybe in the first page. So I'm going to shrink it that way and then drag it until it covers the whole page. And then I want it at the back because now, I had some things in front. Now it's covered. So I'm going to right click again, and then you go to layer, and then I'll click on send backward. If I click send backward, it will take it to the back. Let's see, click send back. It's taking it to the back and bringing the design I want, but there are still some things missing. So I'll go back, right click again and click send to the back. So you see, it has sent it to the back. It sent this bigger image to the back so that every other thing I had can be in front. Okay. So I'm just going to rearrange everything here. I likely might change the colors. Let's see, I'll just play around some colors and see. I don't like some colors. Yeah, see, I'm just playing around, trying to create my own style. Okay, because of course that's someone else's design. I don't want to use exactly that. I want to use something else. So I think I like the way this looks. Now, for this one, I might also change the color. Maybe I change it to red. I like this one. Let's play with other colors again. Purple, no. This one, let's do brown. Okay. This looks okay. And then I will put this here. The sun, I will take it a bit up. I don't want it to get to this line. Remember, that we are watchful of our designs not extending the pink line. Remember the template down here, we don't want it to extend the pink line. So I'm watching my designs while I'm doing that. Okay, and so you have this here, we have the sun here, and then I think I want to put the birds too. Now see, the birds I have to bring to the front, so I'm going to right click as well, click on layer, bring my birds to the front. See, so my birds can be in front. Okay, now this is looking okay. Then for the back of my page, I'll just pick a random color. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'll go back to element. I'll go back to this side of my screen on Canva to my left where you have design. Under design, you have elements. You can choose different things there. So I'm just going to look for shape, and when you type shape here, it will bring out different options for you. So it has brought this out. I want square, so I'll click on it, and it has brought me a square shape. So I'll just drag to make sure it's covering everywhere. Okay, just make sure it's covering everywhere up until this. So I'm going to change the color to maybe brown, and then I will reduce the transparency. Okay, because I don't like this color. So see, that's one thing about your idea. You just have to keep finding what you like. I don't like that. I don't like this. Okay, maybe I like that. No, maybe that one. Oh, I like this. Okay, I like this one. Okay, so that's the back of my book, and let's change this. I'm not sure I like that color. It's not rhyming well with there. Let's see. Okay, maybe this one works. Okay, so what do I want to write in this book? I'll go to text because I want to write into this box. Remember, this box was from the template that I took, so I didn't have to do anything at all. But if you don't like the box, you can take it out and create your own box. So what you can do is, let me show you. Go to elements, you can click on box and it will bring out, where is element? It will bring out different options for you here to play around with. See, different, you see, different designs for you to play around with. Okay, so but I like this one, so I'm going to stay with this one. Then I'm going to add my text. So I'm calling this journal. So I'm going to click text, children's journal, story and lesson of Adam. That's the title of my book. So let's write children's journal. Okay, and then I would now duplicate this and say story and lesson of Adam and Eve. Story and lesson of Adam and Eve. Okay, it's too much, so I'll just reduce it and then just put it here this way. Okay, and then I'm just playing around. What else do I want to put again? And maybe probably, since it's more like a journal, I just want to add some touch. I'm just putting I don't even know what it's called, but that's just my imagination. Like I said, creating a book is you just bringing your ideas to life. So this is my idea and I'm just trying to, play around. Also, I would like to put the size of my book. I always like to do that because most of all the books I've created on Amazon, I like to put the size because I feel like it just helps my buyer have an idea of, what the size of the book is. I mean, just give more information about the book. I just enjoy doing it, but you don't have to. So I inserted text again. I'm going to write 7.5 by 9.25. And then how many pages do I want? Remember we chose 150 pages, right? So I'm going to put 150 pages. Okay, and I'll make this smaller. It doesn't have to be so big. It's just make it very tiny and put it under here. Oh, I can even put it here. Yeah, let me put it there. Okay, it's not visible. Don't worry. When it's printed, it will be visible. And just arrange it well. Okay, move it. You see, it's so easy to move. Just make sure that you have, look at my cursor. It's now like a cross. That's what allows you move an object on Canva. Okay, so I think this is good. Do I want to write maybe made in USA or made in Nigeria? Well, I don't have to do all that, but if you want to, that's fine, but you don't have to do all that. This is a very simple book cover. Now let's look at our template and be sure that we don't have anything around our book. So see, we don't have anything around our book that makes our book that makes us lose our design when Amazon is going to print. Okay, so this is fine. I'm thinking maybe I should write something at the back of my book. Something fascinating. I could say, since this is a journal, I want to write something. Say let's think of something. Okay, it's a child, so I'll just write I am capable of amazing things. I just don't want to leave the back of the book plain. So I can put that here. Or I could write, what's our storybook? Let's see, Word document. I forgot to. Okay, let's see. This is our book, and this is the story of Adam that we copied here. So I was just looking for anything we can write and that talks about our book. Yeah, nothing. Anyways, we don't have to put anything. If I think of something, I'll come back. But I think I like my book. So now let's go back to Canva home and go to our booking. This is our book cover. It's ready. Our book cover is ready. So what do we do next? Because I'm still thinking, maybe I might come back to make some design or some change. I'm not going to download it yet. I'm going to go back to Canva home, and I am going to now work on my book interior.